Good evening, everybody. Here's presenting before you a special prawn curry that is known as prawn Bagdadi, my way. So what I'll do is that I'm going to introduce to you the ingredients, but before that I'll just like to tell you that I have taken around 15 prawns, big size prawn. See, look at the size of the prawn, big sized prawns, and I have marinated it for the last 20 minutes in a mixture of turmeric, salt according to your taste, and pepper. So this is well marinated and now it's ready to be fried. So that's the prawn. Apart from the prawns, we will need around 4 big sized onions chopped this way, and around 15 pods of garlic, a small inch of ginger, and some cumin, whole cumin or jeera, some mogos, what we call lotus seeds or mogos, and 1 dry red chili, 1 bay leaf, some coconut milk, around 3 tablespoons of refined oil, or you can use mustard oil if you like, some ghee, desi ghee, that will give the last flavor, and of course some turmeric and some salt. So while I was talking to you, I've already heated the karai, and here I will be first frying put the oil in and start frying the onions. We are going to have because it's, we are talking about Baghdadi and sort of, so we are going to have a brown gravy. So first I'll let the oil heat up and then fry the onion, the garlic, and the piece of ginger. And after that we're going to mix it up in a mixie and then use it as the base of the entire dish. So I'll put in the onions and fry the onions till they are brown. I'll also drop in the garlic and the piece of ginger and fry, constantly stirring it so that it becomes brown in color. Now prawn is one particular dish and one particular type of, it's a lovely thing to make any sort of dish that you like. It can be prawn malai curry, which is one of the all-time favorites. So today I thought of making something different. So I thought of making it the Mughal way, trying out something new. I hope you all like it and my family likes it too. While this is cooking and browning up, it takes some time. Be patient, because everybody knows if you're patient, your cooking comes up very good. At the same time, what I've done is that I'm using another karai and heating up the karai with some mustard oil, because that will speed up my cooking. I need to fry my prawns too, very lightly. Prawns get fried very easily and cooked very easily. But if you go on cooking for long, it will become spongy and it will be you'll not like the taste in your tongue. One thing I forgot to tell you while it's heating up, I'll tell you, is that I have used some shreds of saffron and put it in some warm water and let it be there for some time, and it will give that unique, beautiful color to my dish. So while that's going and this is also heating up, what I'll do is that sprinkle some salt here so that it doesn't fall onto my face. So just a pinch of salt goes into the next karai. While this is, see, it takes quite long now. This has been going on for almost 7 minutes now, but still the brown color isn't there. We want a brown gravy, so I want the entire thing brown, but of course not burnt. So now this is heated up. So batches by batches, I will just fry my prawns. So we need to take care this way and that way, this way and that way. Prawns change color the moment you fry it. See, the color is already changing. We have this white color. It will become turned pink now in a way. And that means it is cooking up and doesn't take much time at all. The prawns, I have also sprinkled some pepper later. So we need to remember, we do not want the prawns to overcook. It has to be just fried up a bit, so that when we put it in the gravy, this is browning up. While you put in the gravy, it will again cook because it will boil. So we'll take out the prawns. Some people do not even fry, but I like my fish fried. So I'm frying it a bit. So I think one more time and all my prawns will be done with. So while the prawns are cooking up, we see the color of the onions have beautifully browned. So I guess I can put the flame off and let all the oil drizzle off from we'll switch off the gas and let the oil come out and let it be there for some time, resting and giving out all the oil, extra oil it has. And this way we come and see our prawns are again changing color and cooking up. People who love prawns will love it. Just love it. And there can be nothing when we talk about prawns in comparison to prawns, you know. They curl up beautifully as if shying away from the oil. And the last lot goes in and we are almost done. See, the color will change immediately. Immediately the color changes of the prawns. See, I'm doing everything in high heat. So while that's heating up, we will see that the entire thing has, given off all its oil, and we'll take it out and put it in the mixie along with the mogos, the seeds of the lotus, and then we will go about. Alright, so here we'll take it out and put it in the mixie. Entire thing goes off. With some water, we'll grind it into a fine paste, and you'll see it's done. So the last batch is out. And we'll switch off the gas, and we go about mixing the fried onions and mogos. I need to correct myself, this is melon seeds. I think I was too much into the whole process of how the taste of the prawn will be, and I forgot it's melon seeds. Sorry about that. And we'll have some water in. We'll just use some more water here, and then we will grind it in a mixie. Just a little water, because the more water you have, you will need more time to fry it again. So if I've put the flame on, and then see, this is the condition of the mixture after we have grinded the entire thing. So there is still oil remaining, and we had fried the prawns in that particular the prawns in this oil. So what we are trying to do is that now do the last part of the recipe. I just use a little bit of desi ghee. I just cannot avoid the temptation of using desi ghee. Alright. The recent research has shown you need to have desi ghee and not refined oil. So good. That's nice inspiration for me to use desi ghee. So before this, I'll have to put in, of course, while this heats up, I will have to put in one dry chili. Just break the dry chili and put it in, the bay leaf and the jeera or the cumin. Will not let the jeera burn off, and immediately put in the mixture, the brown mixture that we had mixed or ground. Try to fry it. Just put some water here because we have nice rich mixture sticking on. We'll have some water here. And give it a nice shake, and then we'll, it's very stubborn, they don't want to come out of the edges, so we'll just try to put the entire thing into the, we don't want to waste anything. It's very rich, it will make the gravy rich, and the prawns will get the unique flavor of the fried onions in the brown gravy. So just mix it. While it mixes up, we'll add some salt here, a pinch of salt to speed up the cooking. It's already cooked, yet we want the sides to come out, we want the oil to ooze out, and we stir and stir and do the cooking. So we see the oil that's oozing out. We will put in some turmeric powder, and stir. At this point you can also use some Kashmiri red mirch, because you know this Kashmiri red mirch will give that beautiful color to your dish. That's the secret of that red without the heat. So we see it's sticking out from the sides. It's very important to really see you have the oil oozing out, and that is the secret of the best curry. This is the time when we put in, we put in all the prawns. Put in the prawns. And you see you have this brown color that's coming out, which is very tempting indeed. So it's all nicely doing up, getting together the spices, the prawn and the oil and the ghee oozing out, and we will now put in the water. I can use, I have used here cold water, just a little, depends upon the amount of gravy you want in your dish. So here we have the flame high. We will just put in some more water, and we have not used one thing, that is the salt. So use the salt here, a bit of the salt. It's always best to keep the salt in the minimum and taste it, and then increase the salt if it's less, and let it come to the first boil. So it's heating up and it's boiling also. Now is the time to add some coconut milk. 2 teaspoons I've used here, and then we'll check for the salt and the taste of coconut and the saffron that I had put in the water. Some people use it. I have also used the strands, and I'm just putting the strands into the my curry. Some people use it with milk. That's fine. I've used it with water, hot, warm, boiling water, warm water, not boiling water. So we'll just try and taste for the salt. You just have to eat it to know how it feels, and it's lovely. And let it come to a full boil. It's already ready, but let it come to its full boil, and we will. So Here is my bowl of prawn Bagdadi before you, and do try it out. It's a wonderfully delicately creamy recipe with the prawns getting all the flavor from the coconut milk and the melon seeds, everything, and the brown gravy will go very well with steamed rice. Do try it out. Press on the thumbs up button if you like it, and do subscribe to my channel. Thank you.